Hi, I'm Emma, and this is my abandoned general store that I'm turning into the homestead of my dreams. My permit to rebuild the downstairs floors was just approved, which I am so stoked about. So that's the new project that we're starting. But since the weather is starting to cool and the inside of the homestead is pretty dark, first we're going to demo the boarded up front windows and replace them with some old glass window panes to let in some light. And then we're going to finish tearing up the floors on the left side of the building. I definitely wanted to get started on the parapet walls and the roof before I do the downstairs floors, but I'm still waiting on quotes, so this comes first. So let's get into it, but before we do, cheers to my mom and cheers to all of your loved ones that you're missing as well. Cheers! All right, let's get into it. It's open, but there's no key. If you backed your truck up, if you guys could lift it, or I could back my truck up.
Well, you're saving it, right? Keeping it?
You can have it.
Somebody might want it, but they'd have to have it locksmith. Now, let me get these doors out. That's good. Grab the front end. I think I'm good. There we go. Right there. It's on the road. That's good. Watch toes. Perfect. Thank you.
Now you want to do the other one?
No, which one?
The big one.
This is about our limit right here. It's still in the same spot?
Both of these windows I got from a local woman who was renovating a building, and these windows were sitting in there, and she gave me probably at least 10 windows for 20 bucks. So I was planning on using these for the greenhouse, but for right now, I'm going to use them here and on the other side. So I'm gonna do some measurements and get to installing them. Okay, window 1 is done. Now I'm gonna move on to window 2. That was a little time consuming, but definitely not hard. And now I have so much more light. And I think it's so cute, honestly. It looks so good. So yeah, let's move on to window 2. That one will be easier because I don't have to mess with the plywood. So let's go. Thank you so much to Brooklyn Bedding for partnering with me on today's video. Brooklyn Bedding has been designing, assembling, and shipping mattresses from their Arizona factory since 1995. I chose the Sedona Elite mattress in a king size, and it's been one of the best decisions I have ever made for my sleep. Since the homestead is still being renovated, I did not want the mattress to get dirty, so I set it up in my dad's guest room, with his permission, of course. We put the king frame together using materials that he had salvaged, and honestly I'm obsessed with it. And then I topped it with my grandma's heirloom quilt, which is the most beautiful quilt I've ever seen. The first night I slept on it, I noticed how soft the top layers felt. It felt like a cloud, but with real support, so I wake up without the stiffness that I used to feel on my old mattress. And the side straps also made moving and setting it up a lot easier. I was also very impressed by the price, because a luxury mattress like this usually runs much higher, but the Sedona Elite King is $28.99 retail, and with the 30% discount, it comes down to just over $2,000. This is the first time that I've ever gone for a quality mattress, and I have absolutely no regrets. I also loved how easy it was to buy online versus going into a store, and the fact that it just showed up right at my door was so amazing. Brooklyn Bedding also gives you a 120-night sleep trial with free shipping and a limited lifetime warranty. So if you're interested, you can click the link in the description below to get 30% off with my code EmmaShay. Thank you so much to Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to work.
Yeah, this is comfy. Very comfy.
I have to say, if you have been watching this channel since the beginning, this makes it look completely different, and it's beautiful. It's seriously beautiful. It looks so good. Woo! I've been waiting to do that for the longest time. Here's what it looks like from the outside. I mean, it doesn't blow your mind, but not until I get the actual windows. But it's still a huge win. And now it's time to start demoing the floor, which means I'm about to get very dirty. So let's go. all I have to do now is rake it up and I'll be done. I realized when I was taking out the front shelving over there that it's probably gonna come off in pieces just like the wall shelves did. Ooh, my back's gonna hurt tonight. All right, time to rake. Okay, I know I have mask lines on my face, but that is going to wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I am shocked at how much better it looks. It looks like it's ready for flooring, which is very exciting. So that will be the next step. And I cannot wait to get floors in here. It's gonna look insane. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at holistic__Emma, and TikTok is holistic_Emma. If you want to check out Heritage Row, that is where I'm selling some items that I found in the store. You can go to heritagerow.co. I do need to add more items to the store, so I will do that in the next month for sure, but I do still have some things up there. Check it out. Don't forget to check out Brooklyn Bedding. The link is in the description below, as are the links for everything else. And I am so looking forward to seeing you in my next video this coming Sunday. And until then, have a great week. Okay.